to another one. But what has the show that we've just watched taught us? Well, as their relationship gets more serious, considerate lover Lucian tidies up for Kerry. But then again, if Jedward didn't bring back any dental floss, that stuff could be useful.
Looking at them.
This is weird. I wouldn't want it between my teeth. Darren has varied business interests, but I'm not sure his fried chicken marketing strategy of using his own steaming hot wings is gonna work.
Mr. Paparazzi's fried chicken.
I think
Mr. Paparazzi's fried chicken.
That reminds me, I must pick up a couple of bottles of milk on my way home. Fabulous. Right, let's move swiftly on here to discuss our magnificent final 7. That's right, 7 finalists this time. Is a man who needs no introduction, as he's been here all week and I've run out of another level. Puns. I have, honestly, Dane. It's Dane Bomb Diggy Bowers. The author of a book titled, What Are These Strawberries Doing on My Nipples? I Need Them for the Fruit Salad. I kid you not, everybody, this is true. It's Vanessa Fell. And joining them is a woman who's a working and well-respected actress. Her side of the street is clean. It's Pamela Back Hasselhoff. With Tara later, what kind of reception are you expecting?
Oh, I'm excited to see Tara. Tartar. I call her Tartar, but I'm excited to see Tara.
Do you think she's going to be happy to see you?
I think so. I don't know. I think so. I just saw her 2 days ago. It's not like we've been separated for a long time.
But you are the reason she's out.
Well, I was told to vote, but out of fairness to me.
OK, before we meet Tara, let's chat about tonight's show. Very quickly, let's talk about the shopping task. Dane, how do you think the boys did?
I think... I got a bit excited. I laughed my head off, but I mean...
They were great.
I mean, in the house, the worst nightmare must have been them 2 winning that task. To get you shopping.
Vanessa, how do you think the whole house is going to cope on a diet of sweets?
I think they're going to absolutely love it. And I mean, secretly, that's all I ever want to eat, nice cream cakes and sweets all the time. Actually, I have done that now. Look at me. I've done it all my life.
Pamela.
They got your strawberries, though, baby. I saw
Pamela, were you proud of the boys?
Unbelievable. They're full of energy. They're crazy. They're fun. But most importantly, they got a good heart, and I guarantee they did a daggum good job. Don't take their funness and silliness as dumbness, because they are not dumb.
They're smart cookies, aren't they? So let's go on to what we've seen tonight. It was a 4-horse race, but Vanessa, are you gutted that Tara's fallen at the last hurdle?
Not really. No. Am I supposed to be? No, I'm not gutted.
Well,
I would have been sorry to see. I would have been very sorry to see Bobby go.
Really?
Yeah. Because I like looking at him, especially when he takes his shirt off. And also, I think he's developing into an interesting character. And I wouldn't have liked to see Lucian go because I think he might get on with Kerry. So I didn't mind seeing Tara go.
I liked Tara in the house. To be fair, I thought she was an interesting character too.
It's probably time for her to go. She's scared.
Dane, do you think her departure is going to make a difference to the house?
If I'm honest, I find it hard to see many of them that are going to be ones that are, you know, if they go, people are going to be that bothered. I think the only people that would make a difference leaving would be Jedward. I think everyone else can... It won't be missed.
Jedward will make a difference.
Yeah.
I think Darren is going to make a difference when he goes.
Yeah, maybe Darren.
He's a big, you know, love him or loathe him, he's a big character.
Yeah.
Guys, do you think the right person went tonight?
Yes, definitely.
That was a very definite no.
I just can't believe people are cheering for Lucian. I mean, girls I know would rather have Thrush than Lucian.
Nonsense.
Hold on a minute. No. That's a little bit severe and a little bit gross. We've only got Benefoto in the audience tonight.
I think the right person went tonight. It was either going to be Tara or Bobby. I think that you're slightly jealous of Lucy in there.
Yes. And also, Bex is in the audience tonight. Participant at Big Brother 9. You've lived in the house.
Yes.
Who do you think should have gone tonight?
I think Lucian should have gone. Pure. Okay, no, he might be good looking, but he's dull.
From a lady, that's what we've heard. You've heard what these lot think. They're feisty. But what do you lot think? Did the right person go? We want to hear from you. Details are on the screen below about how you can get in contact with us. Now it's time to meet the landlord from hell. So far, in the last 7 days, he's already evicted 3 people, and next week he's chucking the rest of them out and turning the house into a Starbucks. It's the thinking man's Jedward, Brian Dowling.
Do I have hair like Jedward?
No!
You sure?
But you're Irish.
I'm Irish. To be sure.
To be sure. What are your thoughts on the house this week?
The house this week, I did like the garlic eating task.
That was good.
Amazing.
A lot of puking.
Yeah, I think anytime you see celebrities dressed up or getting sick.
Yeah.
Also, I quite like the way Paddy had his little freak out this week, which is quite good.
Yeah.
Which kind of made me love him slightly more.
Love him even more than you already do.
Yeah, and he missed his wife, and
yeah.
they've only been apart, I think, for 4 days.
There's lots then for you. We have Brian's golden moment, though.
My golden...
Sure, let's watch it
Let's
first.
watch it,
Let's watch it.
yes.
Let's watch it.
It's Brian's golden moment.
So this is your highlight of the show. So Brian's highlight is somebody else's misfortune. What does that say about him?
It happened to me last year. I stubbed my toe, I vomited milk. Shit like that's funny, I'm sorry.
It is funny. And she was so...
Look, there she goes. Whoa! But hang on, she did Dancing on Ice. Where's her coordination?
I know, but it's one of those things, isn't it, where you feel a bit stupid because it's happened to you.
But also, I love the way...
funny.
It is funny. I love the way she also almost like, she lost it. I like seeing that side of Kerry.
Yeah, it's good. She's kind of keeping them in order. How was tonight for you?
Well, my darling. It was really good. It was really good tonight, but because obviously 4 of them were up and, it followed on from Wednesday.
Did you think it was the hardest vote so far?
I think it kind of was. I kind of knew that Lucian... I know you all think, potentially some think he should have went. I think, I kind of thought he wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
I kind of think it was between, I thought Darren, Bobby and Tara. Yeah.
So next week is the final.
Yes.
No more housemate noms.
No more noms.
Who would you have put up? If there were going to be noms.
Who would I put up personally?
Well, yeah.
Well, I think if I was in there and because of what happened, I think Darren, because he'd be an easy choice to nominate.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I probably would have also nominated someone like Bobby, purely because I think those 2 would have been easy nominations. And the rest of them are people I'd want to get on with, have fun with. So I think those 2 would be easy nominations if I was a housemate.
OK. And as we've just mentioned, next Thursday is the finale of Celebrity Big Brother.
It is a big 2-hour special.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask you. It's a 2-hour special, so does that mean you need 8 days off for a 2-hour special? Because the other day you were moaning about having only 4 days off for Wednesday.
Thank
I
God.
have 2 days off, and look at me.
Too much pasta. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. 2 hours, we're live. Just get
but are you going to have 8 days off?
I know. 7 people out, and then the following night we send a load more of crazy people in for like 10 weeks.
I thought you were going to slip in and tell us how many were going in.
I nearly told you how many were going in.
Did
There's more than 10.
More than 10?
A lot more than 10.
Oh, a lot? More than 12?
More than 12?
More than 14?
Watch the show and find out, bitch.
Brian Dowling, everybody.
Thank you!
This time next week, the winner will be crowned and sitting in this very studio. But who wins? You decide.
For EME to win, call 09016 1617 or 1. For Bobby to win, call 09016 1617 or 2. For Darren to win, call 09016 1617 or 3. For Jedward to win, call 09016 1617 or 4. For Kerry to win, call 09016 1617 or 5. For Lucian to win, call 09016 1617 or 6. For Paddy to win, call 09016 1617 or 7. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary, and from mobiles will cost considerably more. For details and terms, go to channel5.com/bigbrother. Voting closes in Thursday's final.
Remember, if you don't vote, you can't complain who ends up as the winner and ultimately might end up presenting the main show. It could have been Helen Adams presenting tonight. Still to come, Jamie goes all supermarket sweep. Better give him a few minutes to put on about 15 layers of fake tan. Plus, Hollywood hottie Tara Reid's going to be here. Showers its audience with canine waste. Are you all worried? Good. So earlier in the main show, we saw Jedward going off their trolleys, and we sent Jamie along as a security guard of sorts to make sure they didn't nick anything.
I can feel fresh air. I can see stars. I can see real people.
Jedward have been chosen to be taken to a supermarket about 15 minutes drive away. And they're going to be doing a trolley dash.
Oh my God! It's this guy. Oh my God! It's Harry Potter. Let's go at her.
They're going to do a trolley dash. It's going to be absolute carnage. I think that makes me Dal Winton, which is just odd. Let's go.
This is very exciting. Just ahead of us in that van there, 2 living cans of Red Bull on the way to the trolley dash.
It'll be amazing. Oh crap. Where's the bread section? That's the bread! Got 2 bread, I got 2 bread.
I'm serious, John, we did so good.
Well, I think Jedward made a bit of a meal of that. It can't be that difficult, surely. I reckon I can piss through this. Ready? Steady.
Eggs.
Where are the eggs? Eggs! Yes, a wicker cat tower. Everyone needs a rug in their life. Brian, what can we get for Brian? Mints, trekking shoes. What size are they? Right, I see what we've done. I've got the stuff for the bit on the side crew. Whilst they're all kind of like kissing Jedward's arse, I'm going to do a run because I've got no cash. It's on Brian Downing's tab. It's just back there. Just... Guys, a bit of cash on you.
Become the 3rd celebrity to leave the bungalow. But what happens now? Who will form new bonds? Who will bitch? And with who? And more importantly, can any of the survivors rise against the Fantastic Four? I need answers from you guys. Right, Darren has survived 2 evictions. Is he going to think he is invincible?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely, because he's quite a deluded character, isn't he, anyway?
You said it.
I'll be honest with it. I think that when Tara was in the house, she gave him a bit too much credit for how powerful she thought he really was. I think he's a bit deluded, but I think he's clever enough to try to be the pantomime baddie. I think at first he was a baddie, and when Sally said, I think you're quite heartless, then I think he's kind of changed it. Yeah, hit home, and he's kind of changed it around, and he's trying to make it pantomime. I think you'll be seeing Darren in the Christmas pantomime.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we will.
Are you a Darren lover or a hater?
I'm a lover and a hater. I think that
I'm a bit like that with him too.
No, I am.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to love him or hate him. I think that Darren has a very big ego. And I think that whatever he can take to feed that ego, you know, he will take it, like surviving 2 evictions. However, I do love that part of him. I don't know whether to love him or hate him or not.
I know, he kind of sends you both ways, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, I don't know what to think of you. Dane, going into the final week, are they going to get D-Mob happy?
I think...
So many sighs coming out of Dane
I'm still reeling
Bowers.
from the Darren... He's an absolute... Come on.
He's an absolute come on, and then someone just went legend behind me. He is a great character in the house, though. I know, but no matter. It doesn't matter about what he does.
I know. I get it. I think you're right with the whole
it's a TV show with characters, and he is a big character.
I'd agree, but he's definitely playing a character, and you're right. In this week, I think now we've obviously realised, hang on, we're coming to the end now. Let me try and get on with some people. Let me try and make the right camps. You know, I mean, jumping on the sweets and doing all that stuff with Jedward, that's trying to be... That's Jed Deadwood.
Nailing some votes. Pamela, it's been 48 hours since you saved Amy, Jedward, who were the others, Paddy and Kerry.
Yes.
Are you having any doubts as to saving those people?
No, I was actually surprised that I was going to have to nominate, but no, I feel very comfortable with this decision.
Still stick strong with the ones...
Absolutely. I really do. I think Jedward, I love, adore.
Yeah.
Paddy, he's got a heart of gold. He's got a good soul.
Do you think any of the housemates that are not in what we're calling the Fantastic Four have any hope of going all the way through to that last one on the night?
No, not really. I think Kerry's playing a blinder. I think she's been fantastic.
Yeah.
She's funny, she's feisty, she's brave, she's really great. I think she's absolutely killing it.
Lucian is now joint second favourite with the bookies with Amy.
Yeah.
Is this because of what's been going on with Kerry, Dane?
Yes!
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone that's come out have said that they obviously really do like each other and they seem to get on and they're friends, and I think that's what it is. The flirting thing, the public do want to see it, I think.
I like the flirting.
Yeah.
I do, I like it. And I don't think it's a relationship. I think they're having a bit of fun.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they're doing it as a game or as to make money or anything like that. I think they're just trying to, latch hold of each other.
I think they're both genuinely surprised by how much they like each other.
I'd agree.
OK, guys, we have had some shock winners in the past. Alex Reid, Rachel Rice, Sophie Reid, all people we didn't expect. Next Thursday, do you think we could be in for a shock? Is it somebody that we're not expecting?
I think the Fantastic Four, as you're calling them, they're all way too powerful.
Right.
I don't think anybody can topple them.
OK. Anybody else think anybody can topple the Fantastic Four?
Lucy and
I think Paddy's a bit of a dark horse. He could do it.
Paddy's in the Fantastic Four. In the Fantastic Four. Anybody else?
Maybe Lucian.
Lucian. Well, he's joint second favourite now.
At the beginning, wasn't sure he was being a bit of a boy, really, but now he's kind of come out of his shell a bit, and I don't know, he seems like a really nice person. I really like Lucian now. He could be a bit of a dark horse in the competition.
OK. Pamela, how do you think the housemates are feeling after Tara's departure?
Oh, it's sad for any of us to go, because it's right before, the evictions, all of us are very sad, and everybody's hugging each other, and we all know going in that we're going to come out. So it's always sad to see somebody go, and it's hard to leave, because you really get detached.
OK, well, that's what Pamela reckons, and she has been running a fever of 102 degrees. That is hotter than an industrial furnace. So let's check in with the housemates and see how life without Tara is going. I bet those toasters are being hit hard again.
This is mind-blowing, this.
I don't think it is, man.
Why is she getting
There's always a twist.
What has she done?
You and your man became men.
only 2 girls left now.
Didn't want to stay.
There's 2 girls left, guys. You better protect yourself. So there's got to be something else happening.
Huh?
There's got to be something else happening. That can't be it now. So we're all in the final now.
The women are going out. Why are the women going
Because he just said, didn't Brian just say you are going through to the final? Bob? So what, is it not another eviction now or what? Or is this it?
Crazy.
Kim, she's not known over here as much as like.
Oh, everyone knows Tara Reid, American Pie. Come on.
Oh no. What the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for evictee number 3. It's Tara Reid!
I'm fantastic.
Good. Come and sit down and take a seat. I know. Come and have a pew. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you kind of pleased to be out?
Honestly,
I would be if I were you.
Yeah, I mean, it's shocking everything happened so fast, but it's good.
You had a 1 in 4 chance of leaving tonight. Did you think it would be you?
No.
Who did you think it would be? I love your honesty. Who did you think it would be?
I thought it would be Darren.
Yeah, I thought possibly Bobby. I didn't know about Darren, but I definitely didn't think it would be you. I think you can tell by the reception in here.
What do you guys think?
They kind of love you. I was really shocked, to be honest, that you came out. Very, very shocked. We're going to talk more about in-depth things in a little while.
Okay.
Pamela is over there.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, baby girl. Welcome. She's kind of partly responsible for you being here. Do you have a little message or anything you'd like to ask her?
Are you doing good?
I'm doing great, Angel, and you know I was asked to do a nomination. I was to my surprise, too. Anyway, great to see you, lovely.
It was a shock, and Big Brother loves to throw curveballs in there. Had you have been in Pamela's situation, who would you have saved?
Exactly who she saved. I would have done the same thing as you. I totally understand who she saved.
Right, we are going to be delving into the inner workings of Tara's mind and finding out the truth about her time in the house after the break. From the studio down the hill from the Big Brother house and adjacent to a Tesco's car park, just in case you were wondering. So after 16 days in the house, Tara was the latest casualty of the UK's biggest popularity contest. But let's just remind ourselves why Tara will always be welcome down here with Lauren Harries and John McCruick.
They're joined by Tara Reid. 12-year-old Tara Reid. As a Hollywood superstar.
There's been good times.
You're beautiful, and you don't need no nose job.
There's been bad times.
My nipples are so hard right now, they hurt.
People, the energy gets so strong in here that, you know, you're like, whoa.
They're playing up too much. They're trying to be something they're not.
I trust them, I don't trust them, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't trust them. I know I'm a strong person, I'll get through it. I love you.
I love you. Yeah! I can't wait to have sex with my boyfriend. I'm dying.
Was I can't wait to have sex with my boyfriend. Brilliant. Have you spoke to your husband?
Yes, I spoke to him once in the house.
Have you spoke to him since you've come out?
No, I haven't used a phone yet. Yeah, no, I haven't talked to him yet. I can't wait.
Oh my God,
I know. I can't wait. I'm dying.
Right. Okay. So let's start your journey through Big Brother at the end, which is what we've kind of just seen you come out of the house. When Brian announced who was coming out, before he did that, he announced 2 people that were staying. The first one he announced was Darren. Were you shocked that you knew Darren was staying? And also, were you hoping that you would leave now you knew Darren was staying?
Yeah, now that I know Darren's...
you know what? I was happy to know. I'd rather have gone all the way and try to win it and be the last.
Yeah.
Than be nominated and had to stay through it and not win.
Yeah.
And pack yourself and then unpack it. So it was, I was glad that I just got to leave now.
Yeah.
Getting nominated and just going. Than having to deal with all the mental
You've been in there
games.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's you know.
That's
I did it. I went through my crazy Wizard of Oz journey, like tripped out for days. Like.
And what a brilliant journey the Wizard of Oz was.
Yeah.
What motivated you to go into the house?
I just thought, you know, I have to be honest, I didn't think that much, to be honest about it. I didn't know that it was going to be such a roller coaster.
How much of the show had you seen?
None.
Nothing?
0.
So what did they tell you?
So I just told that, you know, you're going to do the show and it's a bunch of celebrities and you guys are going to be having fun and this is what it is. But it's not what it is at all. It's the opposite. Like, I mean, there's great moments and the tasks, I think, make people closer.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, like, in-between time that, like, no, you don't know what to do with each other.
I know it's a cliche to say, but it is very much a roller coaster.
It's the most emotional roller coaster.
With emotions, yeah.
I've ever been through in my life. I mean, I can honestly say, people are gonna say, yeah, Big Brother, and laugh, you know. Like, I swear to you on my life, to get out of this house mentally, like, alive, like, you've really accomplished something. It's not easy because people's feelings are contagious, you know, like, if they're happy, you're happy. If someone's sad, you're sad. So the energy goes around completely. If someone's freaking out, you freak out.
Yeah.
So it's
contagious, as you said.
It's up and
quite a few
downs.
times.
It's like a domino effect.
After 24 hours in the house, you seem to think that, that the house was kind of grouping off. Did you feel that there were certain divides happening that quickly?
Absolutely. I mean, but you have to also know the way the house is set up. Everything has 3 chairs, 3 chairs, 3 chairs, then the main living room space, and then, so you kind of really don't have choices. So, and then the rooms are all controlled by air conditioning and heat. So you start picking, like, who you want to talk to.
I'm going to the warm spot. Oh, no, I quite want a cold spot today.
So you start picking rooms, and the situations get a little force on you, too, and then it just happens, you know? And you change. It's amazing. Like, you find out so much about your weaknesses and strengths because you change your opinions about people so quick. One day, you hate someone, the next day you're like, I love them, next day you hate them, and then you love them. And
it's such an intense environment to be in. And I think as much as people say, everybody knows what they're getting into when they go in there, until you're in that situation.
No.
We have a couple of people over on the panel who have both been on the show as well as contestants. Well, everybody, sorry, all 3 of them.
I know,
so they all know what position you've just been in. I've got to ask you about the dog you heard in the camera runs or around near the house. I was like, what?
Pamela, right over here, my good friend Pamela, told me that she talked into the camera and that she's been hearing this dog cry. You didn't see what really happened on that? Oh, Pamela, you should tell them this story, not me.
Well, there was a sound that sounded like a dog barking during the day. Then in the middle of the night, she and I had gone to sleep, and then we woke up at the same time. We went back out in the garden, and that noise came again. And I said, it can't be a dog because then this dog's been barking and crying this whole time. But she thought it was her dog.
Okay, that's not what happened at all. I'll tell you the real true story. Sorry, Pamela. Okay, what really happened... Sorry, Pamela.
Okay.
What really happened is I came outside, she goes, do you hear the dog? Do you hear that crying? And I immediately think it's my dog, Pasha, because, like, she's like, I talked to the camera, I've told them that this poor dog is struggling, and it sounded like a small dog, but later you find out it's a crane, you know, the camera crane.
Okay.
But I hear it, I tripped out, and I thought she was right, but that's what really happened. That's the story, and I'm fine on that.
So we have to talk about, one word, 2 boys, Jedward.
The best ever. Best ever.
There they are.
Best ever. Best ever. Ever.
They are doing exceptionally well and have a massive, massive fan base.
They
over
should.
Here. So I did love your advice to them about branding. Do you really think they can make $1 billion?
I really do. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they can do everything from hair products. I mean, look at their hair products to clothes.
I loved how
everything.
they cut out the tops of their hats in the trolley
They're
challenge
so
that their
creative.
hair could come through.
You give them a pair of scissors, they're like Edward Scissorhands. They can make anything. I mean, they're unbelievably talented.
They are very creative guys, aren't they? And Mohammed Al Fayed came into
he was
the show.
great.
And he dished out his business cards to the ladies. Will you be having a trip to his shop?
Want to hear something funny? One of the girls stole his cards out of the sunglass place. I put it in, so I don't have his number anymore.
Tara, thank you so much. That's at the moment all we have time for one-on-one. We will be talking to you a little bit later on. So Tara. Tara's no longer a housemate, and after all the shenanigans this week, I bet she is slightly relieved.
I mean, everyone's gonna have to leave the house. I get that, you know? But that doesn't mean everyone has to destroy each other.
When you come on to something here, say we're coming on to something here. I'm not coming on to, I'm talking to you. Who's mumble? What? Who's mumble? I don't mumble.
I just need about 5 minutes to myself, do you know what I mean? And in this house, you can't get 5 minutes.
Housemates will not have hot water until further notice.
I know you haven't really seen eye to eye with me, but
I get scared of you sometimes.
I'm scared.
And like, you give me dirty looks and I don't want to see it.
Big Brother will turn off the power to the hair dryers and straighteners until further notice.
Genuinely just pissed me off big time. Hello, baby girl. Happy birthday.
Survive, Big Brother. Do not talk with me.
Don't cry. Oh, baby, I just miss you so much. I miss you too.
Yeah, I'm mad to get out of this fucking divvy place. Try and stay positive, bud.
It's been a procession of emotional meltdowns in there the last 2 weeks, and who better to offer housemates advice than the woman who invented the Big Brother meltdown? Yes, she did. It's Bit on the Side Samaritan, Vanessa Phelps.
Hello, thank you.
So, Vanessa, we have asked the housemates to write you an open letter as a way to express their emotions in the house, and we were hoping you could help them.
I will do my best.
Be our agony aunt.
I will soothe and I will counsel. Tell me what the problem is.
Fabulous. Well, to start with, the letters are, of course, 100% real, and we haven't had any runners write them for us whatsoever. So let's take a look at the first letter. So
Hi,
this
love.
is...
Gezaria. So you're a mum too, and I'm really missing our Molly, Lily, Heidi and our Max, named after Max Clifford. You've got 2 daughters. What's the best way to deal with missing your kids in house? And what should I do about Lucian? I think he might fancy a fiddle, but I'm not right sure. Oh, fuck a duck. Geza.
I think, first of all, do not fuck a duck in the house. That wouldn't be nice.
No.
And not a good example for your daughters. I think, secondly, Lucian might fancy a fiddle. I think Kerry fancies a fiddle much more than Lucian does. I think she really wants to have a fiddle with him.
What's a fiddle between friends?
Well, I think if she's saying that, you know, she's considering her daughter, she's missing her daughters, I reckon don't fiddle on telly.
Yeah, not on telly.
No, not on telly. Later, when your daughters are watching.
The kid thing, you are a mother yourself,
you
as
miss
am
them
I.
terribly.
I cried
and
watching
that thing
her
with
read
the birthday cake,
Did you?
Oh my God, I was sobbing all over the place.
I know.
Absolutely gorgeous. Of course you miss them, but she's doing it for the kids, isn't she?
Exactly, she
and
is.
that you've got to think of the kids and soldier on. Be brave.
OK.
Be brave.
Next, we have a letter from Amy.
Dear Vanessa, how are you, honey? I love it in the house, yeah, it's well room, but I think I'm going to run out of fake tan soon. It's freaking me right out. Do you know what I mean? And Big Brother keeps taking away our hair dryers and straighteners. It's well out of order. If I can't do fake tan or hair, what am I going to do? I feel like I'm losing my identity. Love you loads, honey. Amy.
Oh, she's so reeb. I love her myself. I think she's gorgeous.
So what's your advice?
I think she should go for the natural look. I think she should get rid of the makeup,
She is
get rid of the hair,
She is
get rid
very
of all of
lovely.
it, because she's actually unbelievably pretty. And I think, you know, it would give everybody a treat. It would, you know, be a bit of variety to see her all natural. Just
How
for a short
important
while.
is identity in the house?
Very important, because you start to lose your mind, as Tara was saying. You start to feel completely freaked out by everything. And so you do cling to your hair and your makeup or your clothes, or you see Kerry wearing that warm cardigan or that cap pulled over her face.
Yeah.
It's a kind of comfort thing, and that's why she wants her straighteners and all that. But I think she should go natural. We'd love it.
OK, I think natural too.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Paddy's letter.
Yes.
Dear woman, I have now been held at the mercy of Big Brother for just over 15 days. Since being away, it's been a time of reflection, contemplating my innermost thoughts and searching my depths of who I am as a man. Oh God, Mary and Joseph and all the saints. Although the conditioning and mind games that Big Brother has thrown to us as a group see as bond, can I please ask your advice on how I should deal with Jedward, as they are making me fucking nuts. Oh God, Rosanna, oh God, be Jesus. Fondest regards.
what's your advice to Paddy?
My advice to Paddy is relax and enjoy Jedward. Think of them as Tom and Jerry or Chip and Dale the Rescue Rangers. Just think of them as there for your entertainment, as if they're cartoon creatures. Sit back, you know, fold your arms and just watch it as if it's unfolding on a screen. That's it. Don't get involved.
And speaking of Jedward, we have a letter from Jedward.
Oh, I love Jedward.
Yes, here we go.
I love it.
Hey, I'm John, okay, and I'm Edward, okay. Together we are Jedward. We love it in the Big Brother house. It's cool. We made loads of amazing modern art, but now we're bored. Okay, we're gonna write a load of words on the table, okay? But what words should we write, okay? What words best describe Jedward? Lots of John Edward, Jedward.
So what best describes Jedward?
This is what they should do. They should write just one word, but it's a really mega word, easy to spell, so they won't have any problem with it. From their favourite film, Mary Poppins, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's what they should write on the table.
Oh, I love it, Vanessa.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Right, will it be jam or Marmite on their toast tonight? After the break, we'll find out how the housemates have been dealing with Tara's departure. Just for a little thing like an eviction, you forget Jack Bauer. We are sending Dane Bowers into the reality gallery to see what's been going on over the last 24. Dane.
Yes, I am here with Mr. Ben Hardy, who I hear is a bit of a broadcasting legend.
Hi, Dane, yeah.
How are you?
Apparently so, yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, obviously Tara's out of the house. I mean, how are they reacting to her getting kicked out?
They were a bit sad at first. Jedward were a bit sad to lose their little Tara Reid.
Really?
They're all a bit down, but we've played a couple of tracks of music in. They've all cheered up.
It's not hard to cheer Jedward up, really.
No, I mean, Jedward are right. They've been building bubble bath mountains on each other's heads, so
I look forward to seeing that one. I mean, out of the three, who was the most relieved, you know, to not face...
Definitely Bobby and Lucian between the two of those.
Really?
Yeah. Darren seemed...
Do you think Darren, you know, he can't... I suppose he thinks he's invincible now.
Darren was pretty nonplussed about it, but the Bobby and Lucian were quite relieved, quite shocked that Tara went.
OK, but tell me, obviously, they're still in the house. They've had the shopping task with Jedward. Please tell me, were they panicking that Jedward won and had to actually get their shopping for him?
I think there was a lot of panic, but I think they actually did pretty well in the end. They got a lot of good stuff. Darren moaned a lot.
Yeah.
To everyone, but they've got a lot of.
He seemed to like the sweets, though, old Darren. I mean,
Lots
are there
of
sweets left?
They're
after Darren jumped and squashed them.
They got so many sweets in there. They've eaten a lot, but Jedward don't need a lot of sugar to keep them going. So,
to be honest, I kind of Jedward and sugar's a scary thought.
I
mean, it's like.
But they've got plenty.
There's giving
to
you wings, and then there's clip them.
Yeah. Lots to keep them going, Dane, don't worry.
OK, well, it looks like an interesting house still, and Jedward's still going strong. So, Emma, back to you, sweetie.
Dane, that was very funny. I liked it a lot. Right, while Dane's away, shall we ask more questions of Tara? Because I think Dane's been holding us back a little bit. Right, Vanessa, do you have a question for Tara?
Yes, I do. Do you think there's a genuine attraction between Kerry and Lucian? Do you think something's really happening between them?
Not really. I think they're bored. I mean, to be honest with you, and like they play around, like just joking with each other, but like they're probably so bored that I wouldn't be surprised if like they kiss, but that's be as far as it would go.
So do you think it's a bit of harmless fun?
Yeah,
to pass
exactly.
the time?
I mean, it's pretty boring. I mean, you could go from this room to that room to that room, you know, and maybe have a couple crazy tasks, but you know, they have the time.
We have some audience questions for you as well. Let's start here.
Right, I've got a nice, innocent, snog, marry, avoid one for you. Between Jedward, Lucian and Bobby, who would you snog, marry and avoid?
If you weren't happily married.
If you weren't happily married, sorry.
Snog, married and avoid?
Yes.
Yeah. Jedward, Lucian and Bobby, you said?
Yes.
I would marry
all
Jedward.
Of them to Jedward, maybe?
I would snog Jedward, but I would avoid Bobby.
Pamela, do you have a question for Tara?
No, we just saw each other 2 days ago.
Okay.
How are you feeling? Am you feeling good to be out now?
Yeah, I feel great. Yeah.
Another audience question.
Jed would seem to love you in the house, but they also love Britney Spears, so would you take them to America to meet Britney Spears?
Absolutely. Definitely. Absolutely.
Ben, have you got a question?
Yeah, I want to know why you gave Darren, you seem to give Darren so much power. Like, you said it a couple of times that you felt that he made and broke careers. He could make and break someone's career when he's really not that powerful at all. Like, what gave you that impression?
Because you didn't see... You guys only get to watch 1 hour of 24 hours that were taped the whole time. So what you guys have seen, I haven't seen yet. They could edit it how they want or see it. And the truth is that he's a bully, and he tells you that he has he's the biggest paparazzi in the world, and he can control and destroy and break careers, that he scares you that when you get out of here, that if you go out to a club, maybe in London, then he's going to destroy you. So, like, he makes you afraid to go anywhere. So that's why I was scared of, not just in the house, but leaving with my own personal... I like to go out, you know, everyone knows I like to have fun, so it scared me.
Yes, you do like to have fun, Tara Reid, and I love you for that. Tara, do you have a question for Pamela? Do you have a question for Pamela?
How you doing, Pamela?
Hey, baby.
You okay there?
I'm doing really good. I'm really good. Nice to see you, too.
First of all, I just want to ask, the most beautiful Cleopatra I've ever seen, and I thought you looked stunning in the house. I think you were really let down by the lack of live feed on this year's show, because we only see Jedward. We don't get to see your intricacies, things, all the little things that make you you. I also think you were let down by the vote to save. Had it been a vote to evict, you might not be sitting here tonight, although I, for one, am quite pleased you are, because having to look at that fat twat Darren, I wouldn't like that one.
Hey! That's your opinion. Come on, come on.
You're quite right, he is a fat twat. Now, what I wanted to ask you,
my darling... This is the most long-winded question in the world. Spit it out.
How was your honeymoon in Boreham Wood?
It was, that was not my honeymoon.
It was emotional, I think, is maybe a good answer.
Yeah, it was emotional. It was emotional.
Tara, thank you very much. It is up to you. Well, they can vote as well. It's just 36 pence from a landline or something like that. Calls from other networks may vary.
For Amy to win, call 09016 1617 or 1. For Bobby to win, call 09016 1617 or 2. For Darren to win, call 09016 1617 or 3. For Jedward to win, call 09016 1617 or 4. For Kerry to win, call 09016 1617 or 5. For Lucian to win, call 09016 1617 or 6. For Paddy to win, call 09016 1617 or 7. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary, and from mobiles will cost considerably more. For details and terms, go to channel5.com/bigbrother. Voting closes in Thursday's final.
So earlier on we asked you, did the right person go? The results are in.
700. Hell yeah.
Sorry. I want Tara to still be in there.
I do as well.
I do. Now, Tara, I've got somebody I'd like you to meet.
Okay.
The letters that we read out earlier, the Jedward impersonation was amazing. This is the man that did the voice.
Hello.
So he will say anything in Jedward for you.
I love Jedward.
What do you want him to say as Jedward?
We love you, Tara Reid. We love you, Tara Reid. Everyone be nice. That's not cool. Be nice.
Your impression's really good as well.
That's not cool. Be nice. Look at their faces.
Okay, go.
Oh my God, it's crazy, Tara Reid.
3 seconds, quick!
Oh my God, this is John, this is Edward, together we are Jedward!
That's it for another show. We'll be back over on 5 Star at 11 p.m. tomorrow, where Jamie and Alice will be joined by Big Brother 2's Narinda and Steve Strange, plus Michelle Bass will be performing. And I'm on Harsh to Tara. That's a sentence you will never hear again. Hello, BAFTA. Have a great weekend.